Well, hello, you moronic Herberts, and welcome to my new show. Front up, you bleeding Herberts, with me, Simon Jordan. Let me be very clear, I'll be interviewing a lot of Herberts that I don't really want to be with, because I'm better than them, I'm better than everyone. And they probably won't get a chance to speak back to me. But understand that anything that is said that makes me look bad will be edited out. Today's guest will be Harry Kane, the moronic Herbert, that has been very, very naughty to my friend Daniel. Hello, Harry. Thanks for turning up. I think it's the first time you've turned up all season, isn't it, you moronic Herbert? I would say we've got a friend in common, but we haven't, because Daniel Levy is my best friend, and he really doesn't care for you, because you're trying to go to Bayern Munich, aren't you, you bleeding Herbert? I don't even understand why they want you. Those Germans always refuse to bet the courage of their convictions.
Yeah, obviously, I scored 28 goals, was first top goal scorer in the English Premier League, and that's why my Munich want to sign me.
Well, how bleeding dare you interrupt me, you moronic little Herbert, how do you... No wonder my friend Daniel doesn't like you. I don't like the cut of your jib, refusing to square a circle, and always seems the same. It's not the first time you're using a respected pundit, is it, to force yourself a move away from Tottenham Hotspur, you bleeding Herbert? Constantly refusing to square a circle. And I remember the time you went on with Gary Neville, didn't you? Gary bleeding Neville. What's he got that I haven't, eh?
Yeah, obviously, 12 Premier Leagues, the Champions League, a successful football club, 300 successful businesses, hair that's not dyed, and a face that's not Botox 30 times a week. Yeah, obviously.
Some good observations there, I'm not going to lie, yeah. But you're refusing to square a circle here. I'm going to make an observation here, you moronic Herbert. You really like to leave yourself in an invidious position, don't you?
Yeah, obviously, look, I've never played in an invidious position before, but I'll play anywhere for the team. And if that's where the man asks me to play, I'll play in an invidious position, although I do prefer to play in a forward position. Yeah, obviously.
A quick bleeding word from our sponsor, Invidious Eyes Creams. Now use the discount code HerbertTBurke to get yourself absolutely nothing of a tub of my creamy delight. Try the Simon Jordan flavour, it's amazing. I eat it in bucket loads, as you can tell. Oh. Yes, other flavours include Rocky Road Water Battery, Back the Courage of Your Chocolate Chip Convictions, Jim White Walnut, Minty Moron, and the IU Salon Crystal Palace Pecan. Well, you call yourself an elite professional, Harry, but Spurs have crumbled more times than a chocolate hobnob. You're about as anonymous this season as a bloody comb in the Mitchell brothers' bathroom, yeah? And the highest bloody peak you've reached in your career was when you hit a ball out of bleeding orbit against France in the World Cup and destroyed our dreams. I think you hit E.T. the extraterrestrial on the grid. You continue to refuse to back the courage of your convictions. Why do you continue to leave my friend Daniel in such an invidious position?
Yeah, obviously, look, Simon, it's quite simple. If Mini Voldemort, Mr. Levy, lets me leave now, he will get £80 million from Bayern Munich. But if he keeps me till next summer, I could leave for zero. Or even worse than zero, I could leave for absolutely nothing. Yeah, obviously.
Harry, why would anyone want you now? You're clearly past your best. I've seen younger pharaohs than you. I have, and you've got more bleeding lions than Pablo Escobar. You're clearly going through a midlife crisis, and I should know. I've had about 57 of them today. I would give bloody RuPaul a run for his money with the amount of slap I've got on my grid. I really have. But listen, you're about as quick as a bleeding Dalek. Exterminate the courage of your convictions, you bleeding Herbert.
Yeah, obviously, but if I'm old and crap, Simon, then why won't your friend Daniel let me leave?
Well, Harry, let me square the circle for you. I think that my best friend Daniel needs to bet the courage of his convictions and remove you from his club. Sometimes an institution needs to get rid of a Herbert, an egotistical, moronic Herbert that's only in it for themselves. Just ask Meghan Markle. What is it about bleeding Harrys? They're all gormless Burkes.
Yeah, obviously, I can see why you and Daniel are lovers. Are really close friends, because you both got a lot in common. You're both really old. You're both egotistical maniacs. And you've both destroyed a football club. So, yeah, I really don't like you.
Well, let me tell you something, Harry. The British public absolutely love me. I've got my own show on TalkSport, I've got my own podcast, and I've got my own column in the Daily Bleeding Mail. Yeah, and I've won 47 soap awards for my role as Sally Webster in Coronation Street.
Yeah, obviously. And despite doing all those things, the thing that you're actually most known for is being Daniel Levy's puppet. Yeah, obviously.
Well, how bleeding dare you insinuate? Yes? Then I'm a puppet for Daniel Levy. We have a very close relationship. He's my best friend. And yes, okay, sometimes I pick up some shopping for him, take his dogs for a walk, clean his kitchen, polish his head. And that thing, bend over for, to tie his laces for him. Yes, but we're close friends. But listen, Harry, It's not been a pleasure. I really hope you go on to have a crap career and win no trophies. In other words, leave yourself in an invidious position. I hope my friend Daniel keeps you at Spurs for the rest of your career, you bleeding Herbert.
Please come and get me mine Munich. Yeah, obviously.